All right, boys and girls. So you just watched the Mystery Doug on how earthquakes happen, and you saw how the earthquake affected the way the land, like it moved the land, and you could see how the fences moved in that great earthquake of 1906, and how they were able to connect it with a fault line. So this week, what we're talking about is earthquakes and how earthquakes can change the land quickly. Weathering, erosion, they kind of change the land over a great amount of time. An earthquake will change the land like that. Okay, so let's look at what we have here. Earthquake, shaken up. Earth's surface begins to shake. The ground splits, buildings crack, and some fall. What is happening? Okay. An earthquake is a shaking of Earth's surface that can cause land to rise and fall. Most earthquakes are too weak to be felt, but strong earthquakes can cause a big change to Earth's surface. What causes earthquakes? Yeah, so not all earthquakes cause a lot of damage. Some happen and we don't even feel them. About less than 10 years ago, we had an earthquake here in Philadelphia. It was didn't do a whole lot of damage around here. It did a little damage by Washington, D.C., because our buildings on the east coast of the United States, over here by Philadelphia, New York, Washington, D.C., we don't get nearly as many earthquakes as over here in like California. Okay, we'll talk about this map later. So we got like a little ground shake, but the buildings weren't built for that. So like the Washington Monument had some cracks in it, and they had to work to fix it. It didn't fall down, but still they had to work to fix it. So not all earthquakes cause a whole lot of damage. Some you can't even feel. Let's go back to our reading. Earthquakes happen because of movements in the Earth's crust. They occur mostly in places where two pieces of the crust meet. So where two sides of the land meet, they rub together. Pieces push together, pull apart, or slide past each other. The map shows places where earthquakes are most likely to happen. So again, here our caption says, an earthquake can cause great damage over a small or large area of land. So you can look at this, the picture in the background here. You can see that there obviously was a large earthquake, and somehow it looks like this house kind of fell forward onto that parked car. And that definitely caused a lot of damage. Okay. So here we have a map. A map in science class. What? Yeah. So let's look at our legend. Okay. So red means the area of highest risk, meaning that they're most likely to have an earthquake. And as you go down the colors to like this bluish greenish color, that means that they really don't have much of a risk at all. So in Philadelphia area where we are, can I move that over? Probably not. All right. We're in this like light green area. So the risk of us getting an earthquake is not that great. That's why we don't have earthquake drills like we have fire drills. Okay. We just don't have the way the crust is not, the two pieces of the earth crust don't meet underneath Philadelphia. Okay. That's why we don't have a lot of earthquakes here. So you can see the whole Pacific coast where the Pacific Ocean meets the western coast of the United States, California, Oregon, Seattle, Washington, those states. There's a high risk right along the coast. And in here, there are mountains in here, okay? A lot of mountains are formed by two of the Earth's plates pushing together and pushing up. And we talked about that with landforms back forever ago. This little area in here is a bit of a higher risk. Again, it's a mountain area. It's kind of part of your Rocky Mountains. And also Yellowstone National Park is in there, which has a lot of hot springs where the Earth's crust is a little thinner there. This area right here along the Mississippi River, that surprised me. I had no idea that they had a higher risk of earthquakes there. Hawaii, you know, and parts of Alaska. So let's look here. Does San Francisco or Boise have a higher risk of earthquake? So first off, I got to find San Francisco, which is here. Okay. Look at what color that's on. And then here's Boise. Okay. Remember, when you're looking at a map, you're going by where the dot is, not necessarily the word. So the dot for Boise is on the green. The dot for San Francisco is on the red. Who has a higher earthquake risk? Hmm. And we would write that on the line. Hopefully you were thinking it is dun, 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 San Francisco. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go find Dallas and Miami on the map. Which city has a lower risk, meaning that they're less likely to have earthquakes. So here's Dallas. Remember, you're going by the black dot. That black dot is on the screen. And Miami is down here in Florida, right above this plus sign here. And it's kind of on the bluish green. So who has the lower risk? Who? Huh? It's Miami, you're right. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm going to attach a couple questions for you to answer. Probably, I think I'm going to do a Google form about the mystery Doug and this. You can review the screenshot. I'm going to include that. And you can always come back and watch these videos. When you are done the assignment, after you've hit the Google form, which you only have to do once, I promise, I get it. Hit turn in so I can grade it. A bunch of you are forgetting to hit turn in, so your work kind of sits there and I can't touch it because I can't grade it until you turn it in. All right, ladies and gents, I'll talk to you later. Have a good rest of your day.